Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is John. I'm a full-time eBay reseller based in Melbourne, Australia. Last week, I got to spend my time on the Gold Coast at Retail Fest 2023 with eBay and their team. It was a terrific experience. I got to meet so many lovely people who work for eBay and get to hear about their roles within the different departments of eBay. We covered things like shipping, service metrics, we covered promotions, we covered customer service, covered different categories as well. And it amazes me just how much people who work at eBay love the fact that they work at eBay. And I think that if you're going to make a product, it is best to have people who love working for you make that product. And I think that's why I continue to be a big fan of eBay, because the people behind the product that I use, that you use, the greatest product on earth that gives people the opportunity to start learning about business are people who love what they do. So that was my first takeaway. The second takeaway from Retail Fest was how awesome YouTubers actually are. I got to meet, I got to hang out and bunk with CL for long. Chris is genuine, he is methodical, he is analytical. Those of you who have not heard of his channel before, go check it out, CL for long. I'll link all the YouTuber links in the description below. If you want to learn about everything from a spreadsheet database point of view, he's the man to go to. We're going to talk a lot about structure, how to analyze our businesses, and actually challenge each other on growth. I got to meet Matt, the Aussie Flipper. Once again, those of you who, if any of you don't know who he is, which I find very surprising in this community, go check out his channel as well. Very aggressive sourcing individual, knows how to work his way through a flea market. Not my strategy at all, but that's something that he does really well. So if you're the kind of person that wants to go through markets, sourcing, negotiating, building relationships in that space, great channel for you to follow. Very tall guy. I was very surprised to find myself talking at his chest for a lot of the time. And I'm like 6 foot, almost 6'1". So another person I met, beautiful woman, Melissa Ellis, back from Burnout. All of you, I expect to already know who she is, because with her, I feel like if this is her following, this is me, like a nipple in the boob. That's how I look. That's how I interpret it. But if you guys haven't checked out her channel recently, go check it out. She does use books. She vlogs her whole journey, and also talks through her life in the process. I found with her that life and business tie together very closely, and in that sense, you know, there are some people that you talk to, all they want to do is talk about business, and you don't know anything about their life. And then there are those people who talk about business because they know that if business goes well, life goes better as a result. And when life doesn't go well, business is a lot harder. And Melissa, like me, share that in common. And I think that's where we connected a lot about how the people that we wish to benefit with our businesses, with our ideas, all we really want is for them to see the vision that we see as we build up this body of work to show them that we've got them, that we care for them, and this is how we're gonna care. And so, yeah, I got to hang out with those three, and also our YouTube tag-alongs, Megan, Angela, Moana, as well as the rest of the seller panel who had their various responsibilities, but when they were able to stop, have a chat, have a meal, all of us just love eBay. We do. We recognize how easy it is to sell anything on eBay. And someone, I think it was, I think Sarah Stenau, the new head of sales, I think she put it this way. When you think about selling an item to anybody in the world, and all the barriers that are in place for you to do that, put eBay in between, and all those barriers go away. That's true. You may be afraid to sell internationally. You may be afraid of a return. You may be afraid to have to do some customer service if someone has a question post-purchase. Those are personal fears. They are not barriers to reach that buyer. You know, those are not eBay problems. Those are you problems. Those are me problems. And once I deal with them, they're not problems anymore. And so recognizing that eBay is that difference maker for you to be able to sell an item to someone across the world is huge. Following on from that, I got to meet lots of big businesses, people who sell, hundreds of millions of dollars of items a year. And funny enough, they started on eBay. Huh. So if they started on eBay and got to where they are, you start on eBay, I start on eBay. Could we get to where they are at some point? Who knows? And that's the thing with potential, isn't it? It's if you choose to view potential as a driving factor, you can get pretty close to there. Or even if you don't get close to there or halfway, would you like to do $50 million in sales a year? I would. That'd be amazing. That would give me great confidence to know that if I want to go make money, I can go make money. And that's very encouraging. Another takeaway from the conference was how many couples there were. I met a few couples who do business together, and just watching the way that they handle themselves at the conference, going to different vendors, going to different suppliers to sort out various things, to build relationships, and then watching them come together and debrief and go, all right, here are the next steps and so forth, made me realize what a great reflection tool a mirror business is for couples. It's like this giant multifaceted machine that if two people work at it together, you get to learn about each other based on how you input into that machine for an output that you both desire. A lot of people are afraid to do business with the ones they love because there is a risk that you'll see something that you don't want to see, or you'll disagree. All these couples disagree too. Heck, I see them arguing at the conference. But you can see the unity. You can see the common goal that they're trying to get to. And that's empowering stuff. That's what I want. I mean, that was the first conversation I had with Jen when I came back. It was like, how can I work more with you in the business? And working out the steps of how we can get there. If that's something that you would like to talk about with your partner, I encourage you to do it. Not with the I'm better than you and you're better than me and not that kind of stuff. Like, there's this thing that's bigger than both of us that we want to keep building. How can we do it together so that we spend more time with each other rather than apart from each other? Another takeaway was just how important people who love eBay are to the community of eBay. I mean, eBay can only teach you so much. They can make guides, they can make videos, they can run this promotion, that promotion. But at the end of the day, if you don't trust eBay, you don't trust eBay. You always think that everything that they do, every initiative is a money grab. That's where we come in. Actual sellers who love the platform, who want you to do the same. eBay doesn't pay for them. They didn't pay for me to be doing this video. Didn't pay for this message. I believe this message. And what I think needs to happen more are people who love eBay, people who love the fact that eBay presents that opportunity and that bridge connecting us to the rest of the world, need to start saying so more often. Because there are too many people who have a dream of being their own boss, who have a dream of earning a bit more money to support their hobbies, their kids, who want to start selling on eBay and are too afraid to do so because of all the negativity that they hear. From videos about what makes a scam buyer versus what makes just an unhappy buyer that I've done recently, to videos about how eBay isn't a fair platform because no platform can really be fair. Let's be real about it, right? Those things don't change the fact that eBay is a fantastic opportunity for you to grow your tiny business that may only require one cupboard's worth of space to grow into 1 bedroom's worth of space, to 2 bedrooms, to a double garage, to eventually a small storage unit. And so let's be more vocal. Those of us who love the platform, talk about why it's awesome. Those are all the takeaways I can think of right now. There were more. Well, here's one that's not eBay related. Queensland's hot. I don't think I've ever sweated that much in a long time, which makes me really thankful for Melbourne's kind of like hot sometimes, cold sometimes, but for the most part, it's chill. It's like cool. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for checking out my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you know when new videos get posted as well. We also did a video on what makes an item rare. It's an hour long. We did it kind of like a podcast so that you can listen to it whilst you're doing other stuff. Go check that one out. It's a really deep and multifaceted discussion about what gives rare items value. So the next time you go bunny hunting, chasing the rabbit holes of items, you at least know what you're doing. Until next video, take care. And yeah, see you next one. Bye.